All right, guys, I'm at my last news hit of the morning. Last, but oh, so important. Let y'all know what's going on in the world. I'm trying to set this thing up. I'm not at home. I don't have my regular stuff. But we're going to make it do what it do, right? Please stay. All right. So you guys know, if I am at my home studio, if I'm in any studio of our affiliates, or if I'm at my home studio, which is Dallas, we gonna get the job done, period. This pandemic's not gonna hold us down, and this pandemic is not gonna keep us from letting y'all know what's going on in the world, staying connected, staying up to date from everything as far as the winter storms affecting our communities in Texas to the communities in Jackson, Mississippi that are not being talked about. That's what we do here at the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. So I got a little bit of news for you, let you know what's going on. That was last hour's news. Let's not do the old stuff. Let's do this hour. And yeah, there's this and I want to make sure I get this name right. It is Aleski Nuvolny. I'll let you know what that name means, who that person is, and what that means to us as Americans. Yeah, there's some stuff going on. Biden is presidenting, and I'll let you know what's going on there. And despite warnings of the CDC, it's a little frustrating. You'll hear me go live, and I'll talk about it a little more in depth. It's very frustrating about this mask mandate being lifted in Texas. The governor just being like, open the state. Like, I'm sorry. You're not Guam. You're not like isolated in a territory, but like you're connected. People are flying in and out of there. How do you just... I mean, I came into New York and Cuomo said, if you don't sign this paperwork, he want to know where you at, what your phone number is, your cell phone, your house address, where you staying at in New York, like, period. So it's just amazing as I am privileged to travel and move around during this pandemic. Thank God I have antibodies. But it's just amazing how different the states are as far as their precautions and the things that they're doing. Texas is scary right now. But I need y'all to stay on alert because it ain't just Texas. Mississippi, Ohio, and Louisiana are other states that are ready to lift their restrictions too. So then there's that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about these vaccines. I know we're trying to figure out how can I get my vaccine? Where are they at? All of that. So I'm going to let you know what's going on. P.S. I will not be going to Texas anytime soon, nor will I be taking guests from Texas in my home anytime soon. Thank you, Governor of Texas, Abbott. Let you know what's going on in this sanctions against Russian leaders for poisoning Aleski Nuvolny last summer. I'm going to explain what that is. And did y'all hear this Dr. Seuss stuff? Have y'all heard about it? I saw it first this morning. Super excited to talk about it in the news because it's amazing how we have just been existing in such a racist world where there's racism around us in our kids' books and we didn't even notice it. Or maybe we did and didn't say nothing. I don't know. But 6 Dr. Seuss books will no longer be published because they contain racist imagery. The publishing company was founded by a member of Dr. Seuss's family, said that they decided to make the change over criticism about the way blacks, Asians, and others were drawn in some of his books. So one book features drawings of like 2 barefoot African men wearing grass skirts with their hair tied above their head. Another book shows an Asian person holding chopsticks and eating food from a bowl. So that kind of stuff, just stereotypical disgustingness. And they're taking that out. And then finally, I got something to tell you about some history being made by a beautiful black woman named Pamela A. Smith. And Black History Month is a beautiful month because it's our opportunity for us to remind the world about our accomplishments. But we need to go ahead and use every single day to celebrate the beautiful blackness that we are and the strides that we are making. So it might be March 3rd, but baby, it might as well be Black History Month over here because we is talking about it. That's right. It's going down right here at the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I'm your girl, Marcille. Love my job. I love my life. I love my children. I love my people.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. It is about that time for the front page being brought to you by Indeed. Indeed believes less is more. Indeed's Instant Match instantly searches its database of millions of resumes, delivering candidates who best fit your job description. More at Indeed.com/credit. Indeed.com/credit. What up, people?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. And what a beautiful Wednesday today is. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So despite warnings from the CDC and the fact that Texas has the lowest vaccination rate in the country, the governor of Texas has announced yesterday that he is ending all coronavirus restrictions. Businesses can open at 100%, and people no longer have to wear masks. And beware, because Mississippi, Ohio, and Louisiana are the other states that are ready to lift restrictions also. And yesterday, President Biden announced that the U.S. will have enough coronavirus vaccines for all American adults by the end of May. That's 2 months earlier than promised and expected. Also, in his first move against Russia, the Biden administration imposed sanctions against Russian leaders over the poisoning of Alexei Navalny last summer. Now, Navalny is President Putin's opposition. Russia has vowed to retaliate. Now, in other news, and this is really bizarre, Ricky. 6 Dr. Seuss books will no longer be published because they contain racist imagery. The publishing company was founded by members of this Dr. Seuss family. They said they decided to make the change because of criticism over the way blacks, Asians, and others are drawn in his book. Now, and just to give you a little idea, Rick, I don't know if you've noticed, but in some of the books, they have African men that are bare feet wearing grass skirts with their hair tied. Another one they have with Asian person holding chopsticks, eating from a bowl, just that kind of stuff. And they decided to take that on out. So thank you, Dr. Seuss. And last but not least,
take out
even
green
though it's
eggs
not...
and ham, because I was...
Do you like them, Sam? I am.
A chick house, and she had some green eggs and ham, and I thought it was okay, and I ended up in the ER, food poisoning.
Well, we don't want that. But I'm super excited. Black History Month is over, but Black History greatness never stops, right? So finally, congratulations goes to Pamela A. Smith. Now, Smith has become the first black woman to command the U.S. Park Police, the oldest federal law enforcement agency in the entire country. This is an achievement of 230 years in the making. Congratulations, Miss Pamela Smith. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Let's talk about James Harden, man. He's going to be returning to Houston to face his former team for the first time since being traded to the Brooklyn Nets. He spent 8 seasons with the Rockets, even though it was a nasty split up. The Rockets plan to retire his number 13 jersey one day. So, man, that was big ups right there. There's a little tension going on between Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and quarterback Dak Prescott. Contract feud between the two is still happening. There's a rumor out there. I know y'all heard it. Seattle Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson, his agent, has publicly mentioned the Dallas Cowboys would accept a trade if Russell wanted to go there. Or he would accept a trade if the Dallas Cowboys gave him an offer. So my question is, would you take Russell Wilson over Dak Prescott as a quarterback, like right now in their careers? Rick?
Super Day, what you think? I'm going to have to ask Super Day.
Russell? No doubt
Are you
about it.
serious? Why you say that?
More experience. He just didn't have an offensive line. Dak is a good quarterback. But I look at Russell, he's won a Super Bowl, and he has greatness written all over him.
And so you think Russell's more of a gamer?
Yeah. Russell's ready right now. If the Cowboys are trying to win right now, it's Russell.
Wow.
I may have to agree with that, dog. And I love Dak. I love Dak, man. But I may have to agree with that one right there. So
I'll put it like this.
Let's talk about it, man. At Rock T. Holla. Follow me on my social media.
$40 million.
What's up?
You could give it to Russell or you give it to Dak. Who are you giving it to right now?
I'm giving it to Russell.
Oh,
I'm giving it to Russell. And I love Dak. I love that. But there it is, man. So Brad got the hot spot right now. We continue this conversation online.